Vivian Speaking more about city life.
关注房子，关注城市，更关注生活。
I will see you every Wednesday night.
国际生活家直播采访秀 Vivian Speaking， 每周3晚7点半，不见不散。
Read the Chinese, right?
No, unfortunately not. No.
Okay. Do you want to know what is that?
Yeah, I'm curious. Yes.
Okay. So most people got the same review. That is said in Chinese, 好帅. It means you are so handsome.
Thank you.
You seem to get used to it, right?
Yes, I am. But I always want to take it in a very humble way.
All right.
But I also believe everybody is handsome. Everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own way. So in your own way, you can all look great.
All right. So you still get used to it. I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a very it's a compliment. And is that appearance? I mean, the good appearance, that is a very important for the position like you, because you are the general manager of the race car in Tianjin, right?
Yes, I think it is important. I think that you need to, if you look good, you feel good.
Okay.
And part of my responsibility is to also be well groomed and to lead by example.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to take the time, and I also encourage my team to take the time to look good and be well groomed, and then they have more confidence when they are speaking and taking care of the guests.
Okay, so if you want to look good and feel good, you must do something. And I know you just back from the marathon, right?
Yes.
Suzhou.
Yes.
I think you did a very good job, and you posted on the moment of WeChat, and you said it's a great experience, and you want to do it again.
Yeah.
So how many marathons you have run so far?
I've done 4 marathons, two in New York City, and then 2 in China.
Mm-hmm.
Last year I did the Great Wall Marathon in just near Beijing. And the famous one that happens in May, and just last week I did another one, and then I've done many half marathons in my time.
Okay, actually we found some picture from your WeChat.
Wow.
So let's look at it. So this is your moment of WeChat, right?
Yes.
And yeah, it's very interesting. There's lots of very good photos. So could you check it one by one? All right. So who is it?
Actually, this gentleman is he's my coach. He's a doctor. His name is Dr. Derek, and we met in 2016, and he's taken on the let's say a challenge, and also to keep me on my route as I continue on with my fitness training. So thanks to him, I am where I am today when it comes to my level of fitness. Yes.
So you do the race together this time?
Yes, we did. We did the race together, and we had a great time.
All right.
Before the race, during the race, and after the race. And we have several events taking place this year together.
Yeah, so do you mind I ask that who's faster this time?
I was the lucky one.
Oh, really?
Okay,
one. Congratulations. So what about the next one?
This is one that we took near the finish line the day before. We went for a little jog, and so we took a quick little picture there at the finish line.
So that's the same guy with the last one?
Yes.
All
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
What about the next?
And then this picture here is a amazing gentleman. I met him before the race, and unfortunately I cannot speak Chinese, but my coach was next to me, and he translated for me. And he's done this race several times, and also very quick. His best pace was 2 hours 55 minutes.
What?
Yes.
2 hours?
Yeah, 55 minutes.
Wow.
And he was coming back again. And this time around, he was ahead of me at the beginning, and I saw him on the course, and I recognized him, and I took his hand and shaked it, and said, keep going, keep going. And then at the end of the race, I got to know a little bit more about him, and he's a 75-year-old gentleman, and he's been doing
75.
this 75.
Wow.
And I got inspired just by meeting this gentleman, and I hope that at his age I can continue to be healthy and continue to run marathons.
Wow, 75. I cannot believe that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's move to the next.
Yeah, and this is right at the end when I was celebrating my time with my coach. As I was so happy I was over, but at the same time I'm looking forward to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what I have learned that actually marathon is not your only option, and what you really focus on is triathlon, right?
Yes.
So triathlon, you know, that is so hard, right? So I think you can be the person is willing to accept the challenge, but I'm still wondering who can push you, you know, to start it.
So it was triathlon is a combination of where you swim, bike and run, and you have different distances. And about 2 years ago I was talking to a friend, and we were talking, and then we ended up talking about sports and things that we like to do in common. And then he mentioned to me about triathlon, and he says, well, I signed up for the Beijing International Triathlon happening in September 2016. And I was like, well, let's do it. Suddenly.
Wow.
And he didn't think I would do it. And then the next day I signed up. And with this first event in mind, I was very focused on doing my best. So I got into it slowly but surely. And since then now I had a great year last year of doing a number of different events around triathlon. And then this year I have a lot more to go.
Okay, you must have put lots of effort on the training part, so do you want to share your training schedule with us?
Yeah, so my coach, he gives me about a six-day training schedule with 1 day rest. So typically I wake up in the morning around 4:30.
What? 4:30?
4:30 every day.
Every day along?
Every day.
6 days awake?
Yeah. Well, on the weekends, on Saturdays, I go for a longer time. So I try and sleep a little bit longer and then go a little bit later because I don't need to go to work. But Monday to Friday it's 4:30, wake up, and then I normally start between 4:45 and 5 a.m. in the morning to do a good workout, whether it's a swim, a bike or run. And then I will go for breakfast and start my day at 7 a.m. I'll start my day in the office. So this helps me in many ways, triathlon. For my health, my body, my mind, my soul, and so now it's just become a habit, and I'm literally addicted to it.
Yeah, you must be. But you know, I'm still curious about the 4:30. How come a person can get up every day at 4:30? You must get a very fixed, the routines.
Yeah.
You know, But you are very busy, right? Every day, you know.
Yeah.
So being as a general manager, so how you deal with that, you know?
Well, that's why I think I get up every day early. It became a habit. Now my body clock is used to it. So I wake up naturally at that time. And through all these sports and events, this is where all my ideas come from. This is where I can free my mind. This is where I come to work very fresh, ready to give a lot of energy to the team. So that's why I feel like it helps me in my personal health, and it helps me also in my professional work on a daily basis.
All right, so it's still, you know, when after you said 4:30 every day, you know, my mouth just opened, you know, it's it's so amazing. And I think you must, agree with me that triathlon that needs endurance, right?
Yes.
But how about the charity? I know that the charity is another thing that you addicted to.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I decided that I love to do charity work. And also the charity work is also what motivates me to get up in the morning. Because I feel like I'm doing something great for somebody else. So on days where I'm not so motivated, I think about it and I get up.
Okay.
And I think the charity work is also endurance because it's something that I like to do for a long period of time, whether it's taking care of a family or taking care of a child or working with a school. We like to do it over a period of time and see the development that's taking place. And so this is what we've done a lot of the times, and what's been amazing is to see the whole team at the hotel collectively as one helping out, and that's really very much part also of our core values at the company.
Okay, so before we move to the next charity part, and so let's handle to 3, and let's her to do some Chinese part.
嗨，大家好。刚才我们的嘉宾有提到，他刚刚从我们的徐州马拉松赛场上回来，然后加上这次呢，他一共参加了4次马拉松，每一次呢都有很好的成绩，而且这次呢，他每公里只用了4分27秒就能完成，确实是一个惊人的速度。除了马拉松之外呢，他还会参加铁人3项的比赛，然后同样拥有很好的体力，还有每次都有很好的成绩。确实呢，大家会很讶异我们的嘉宾为什么会有这样的一个运动经历呢？因为他每天早上都会坚持4点半起床，然后每天都坚持锻炼，所以大家对他这种惊人的意义来讲，大家也不奇怪他为什么会有这么好的一个体力了吧？然后接下来呢，他们也会提到，就是慈善呢，同样跟我们的运动一样，都是一种耐力的考验。所以接下来呢，让我们回到节目中去听听他们对慈善的一些看法吧。
Okay, and I think Suri just mentioned that during the last marathon, and you ran so fast because there is a picture on it, right? And you know, so your pace is reached to 4 minutes and 27 seconds for 1 kilometers, right? Because I'm running as well, but so I know how fast you were. So how can you make it? You know?
Well, I started a while ago when I wanted to lose weight. I was a big boy, and
big boy. How big?
I was close to 95 kilos, and it was just too much. I didn't feel so comfortable, so I decided to start running. And through running, the initial idea was to lose weight, and then what motivated me was to sign up for an event, 5-kilometer race, 10-kilometer race, and over time it became something that I love to do. So now I go into doing more speed. I want to keep improving. So more recently I've been doing a lot more speed work and endurance work in order to be able to increase my pace per kilometer.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, so let's move to the charity part, and how about let's watch a little video first and to see what Hugo saw recently.
Great.
在我们家孩子帅帅5岁的时候，因为家里面的一场火灾，造成了面部严重挫伤，这样子我们家里也陷入了困境。后来那个街道居委会联系到了那个天津市妇女儿童发展基金会，给了我们物质上和精神上的帮助，然后又联系到了那个跟丽思卡尔顿协调之下，丽思卡尔顿酒店也帮助到了我们，捐款近10万块钱。在去年帅帅过生日的时候，还给我们帅帅准备了一场生日的惊喜。我们家孩子受伤以后呢，就是作为父母呀，特别想让孩子的脸尽可能恢复。当时因为那个前期住院花费好几10万，非常感谢丽思卡尔顿酒店给予我们家孩子的帮助。如果没有丽思卡尔顿酒店的话，我都不知道那个怎么样，不知道孩子手术什么时候可以开始。非常感谢丽思卡尔顿酒店孟总，通过铁人3项和那个国际马拉松比赛拿到了很好的名次，也通过这样的方式筹集了好多善款给我们的孩子来做手术。
Yeah, I think you know that's this gentleman is Shuai Shuai's father,
Father,
right?
yeah.
Okay, and I know you put a lot of effort to raise awareness and donation for his son.
Mm.
Yeah, so could you tell us the Shui story?
Yeah, it was amazing. It's so good to see him again on video this time. We got together with the hotel team to be able to come up with a way to support. I was doing all these events last year, all triathlon sporting events, and I always like to give and do something back to the community. I said, well, if I'm going to do this sports, let's raise money. And so we got together and we managed to work with a local organization who helped us find this family in need. And Shui had unfortunately an accident. He had a major burn, 4-degree burn on his face that left him somewhat handicapped from an appearance standpoint. And he needs help to restructure his face. And so, but the parents are in need of money. Come from an underdeveloped family, so we decided to support this, to support Shui. So we met up with the family and met up with Shui, got to know him well, and to figure out how can we support him. And so through my sports, and also with the whole commitment of the team at the hotel, and all the generous donations, we were able to raise close to 83,000 RMB.
So within how long time?
In the space of 9 months.
Okay, that's great.
And thanks to everybody who's been so supportive to this cause. Shui is now in the process of going through the major operation that he needs to in order to be a better, more confident young individual in the future.
All right.
But he already has an amazing personality and he's just going to get better and better.
Okay, so that's a very touching story. And so are you looking for your next lucky family or the boys?
Yes, we are. It never stops. Again, I've got 10 events coming up this year, 10 sporting events. So I want to continue to raise money for a good cause through this. So we are in the process of working with some local charities here in Tianjin to find a family, a school, or a little child to be able to help. My focus is really on children. I think to be able to give them a better future is something that I love to do also as a father myself.
Yeah.
And I feel very, very lucky to be where I am. So I feel it's important to give back to the community.
Okay, so what's your kids think of after they heard about the Shui story?
They met Shui. My kids met Shui. I thought to me it was important for them to spend time with him, to understand how lucky they are, and they know Shui, so it's touching.
Okay, and I still got a question from my heart that I still want to ask that why you keep doing the charity things. Because I know you got a very unique background, right? And you are very fortunate to live in a multiple cultural environment during, the grew up time, right? And because of your parents' work. So did your parents impact you a lot? Because they help the poor people, right?
Yes. My family, we've always lived in underdeveloped countries, so where people are in need of support and help. So having grown up in this environment, it's really helped me and shaped my personality to always want to give back to people in need.
Okay.
So I think they have shaped me in that way, and also shaped me in terms of being able to live in different cultures and adapt to different situations.
All right, so for this kind of Shui story, did you share with this kind of story with your parents?
Yeah.
Did?
Yeah, they did, and they were very generous in their donation to Shui. So
they did.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, they did, and they were I think proud to see their son doing it.
They must be.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, Hugo, let's take a little break and let's hand it to Suri again.
Sure.
刚才呢，我们也听嘉宾讲了一下这个帅帅事情的这个始末。帅帅呢，小时候因为家里的一次意外，然后进行了一个大面积的一个烧伤，然后家里因为无法负担这些一个费用呢，然后就联系上了我们的一个妇女儿童会，然后也辗转找到了我们丽思卡尔顿酒店。然后后面呢，丽思卡尔顿酒店还有我们的 Hugo 先生呢，就持续的为他进行一个帮助和捐款。然后现在帅帅的状态已经恢复的比较不错了。然后这段采访呢，也是我去现场来录制的。从他那个帅帅的父亲呢，当时也会对我表示，他非常感谢丽思卡尔顿酒店还有Hugo先生对他的一些帮助，然后而且每年生日的时候还为帅帅举行了生日 party， 所以帅帅现在的成长也是非常无忧无虑，是非常快乐的。然后因为这个父母的一些原因呢，Hugo 先生呢一直也是致力于这么慈善的一个行业。我们常说父母是孩子最好的老师，所以呢父母的影响对他也是巨大的。无疑呢，帅帅是不幸的，他遭受了这场意外，但是他幸运的是呢，得到了丽思卡尔顿酒店和 Hugo 先生的一个帮助，所以他们以后呢也会致力于在慈善的路上越走越远，会帮助更多不幸的家庭。大家是不是对接下来的话题更感兴趣呢？让我们把时间交还给 Vivian。
Thank you, Suri, and welcome back to our topic. And Hugo, you've been announced as a new general manager of Ritz-Carlton Tianjin since 2018, January 1st, right?
Yeah, 2016.
Oh, 16, sorry, 16, yeah, so it's been 2 years right now.
Yeah. Yes.
It's gonna be a challenge?
No, I feel very lucky to be there in this beautiful hotel. I hope many people have the chance to come and see us and before we can take care of you. I think my biggest thing that I love to do every day is to give the passion. It's probably the one word that I strive to achieve every day in what I do.
Okay.
So for me, passion's important. It gives to the energy to the team.
Yes.
It gives confidence. It gives guidance. But most of all, I love what I do, and I try and bring that in and instill that also into the team on a daily basis.
All right. So besides the passion, what are the words you're gonna, focus on, for this 2 years? Because I know, for this 2 years, it's your, it's your first position for the general manager, right?
Well, so I'm very much of a mindset that I'm learning every day. I'm not shy to ask questions. I'm not shy to take on additional tasks. Whenever I need help, I will always ask the team, and at the same time I will always get back to the team. But I believe that's what I love to work in my environment, is because you're always surrounded by people who know the answer. It's just a matter of asking. And through this teamwork approach, we get the best results.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, I think you did get the best result, even though this is your first experience for the general manager. And for these 2 years, I know that your team got lots of very valuable words, right? And remained a high reputation. But there is one thing that I found out is different from the other 5-star hotel. That's the WOW system. Is that created by yourself?
I would say it's created by the team.
The team?
But
you see it in the humble way again, right?
I've been a big part of this to support the team in bringing this about on a daily basis. So it's the word WOW, W-O-W, that we enliven on a daily basis. And this is basically taking care of the guests and really reaching out to their unexpressed wishes and needs. So on a daily basis, it could be something simple like you ordering a cup of coffee in our lobby lounge. And along with a cup of coffee comes a water, a nice homemade cookie, and a fresh towel for you to refresh yourself. But all you asked for was the cup of coffee. But we will give you everything that can possibly go with it. Or it could be also in the guest rooms. You leave your glasses on the table, after a long day of work, and a turned down, the housekeeper sees them and cleans those glasses for you. So when you come back to your room, the glasses are clean.
You want the customer to say, wow, right? Yeah, okay, that's it.
Or there are many little small touch points that we can do when you're there. Another one could be you're working on your laptop and you have a mouse to help you, but there's no mouse pad underneath. Well, let us put the mouse pad underneath, so it makes it easier for you to work and work at ease back in your room.
Okay, I think it's easy to teach one person to do the wow things, right? And because you can, from the training, but you got a big team. I don't know how many people, you are in charge of it.
We have a big team.
All right. So
we have nearly close to 450 ladies and gentlemen taking care of our guests at the hotel.
Yeah. So how can you encourage the 400 people to agree with you, and to do the wow system together? I think that's needs a teamwork, right?
Yes. It needs teamwork and it needs a good, strong culture. And we're very blessed at the Ritz-Carlton that we have a very strong culture. And we say straight away that the genuine care and comfort of our guests is our highest mission. So keeping this in mind, as we go forward on a daily basis, we like to enliven it through the wow stories. And we do that by everybody's involved. And I think that if, for example, if you are new to joining us, you would watch other people do it, and this builds up your confidence. You feel empowered. You are empowered to be able to do whatever it takes to make sure that the guest has had an enjoyable stay with us or an enjoyable dining experience in one of our restaurants.
All right. So you just mentioned that there's more than 400 gentlemen and ladies, right, in Ritz-Carlton Tianjin, and do you want to hear some of them to leave you some comments about you?
Oh,
all right. Okay. So let's check out the video.
Hugo is our general manager. He gives us a lot of guidance, no matter in working or family side. So we are so proud of working with him.
Mr. Hugo, he's very handsome and friendly. He always gives us good guidance when we got confused. We love him.
Mr. Hugo is a truly gentleman. He drives excellence. He has a good relationship with ladies and gentlemen in Ritz-Carlton Tianjin.
Mr. Hugo is an inspirational leader. He provides me with the opportunity to learn and grow. He always encourages me to do better, and at the same time, he provides me with the full support when I need it.
Okay, I got a question. Do you know everyone's name?
Yes. That was David, Sushi, Jordan, and Melody.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a surprise, right?
Yes, it was a big surprise. The first time I see it. So.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. They absolutely they leave you a very nice compliment.
Thank you. Thank you to the team.
Yeah, that's your team, and so let's back to Suri again.
刚才呢，我们嘉宾提到了，就是在他接任天津丽思卡尔顿总经理生活后的一个词呢，工作中呢，他会用一个词来形容，那就是热情。的确呢，对于工作啊，对于生活，热情呢是很重要的。同时呢，他还创立了一种哇系统，这个系统呢也是隶属于我们丽思卡尔顿酒店文化的企业文化的这么一部分。然后呢，当这段视频呢也是我提出的，然后让我们丽思卡尔顿酒店的员工偷偷录制，给我们 Hugo 先生一个惊喜。当时我提出的时候呢，我们的员工呢也是非常积极的配合，然后表示特别愿意为自己的上司录制这么一段惊喜。的确呢，拥有这么一个幽默帅气，然后又爱锻炼啊，然后爱慈善的一位上司，是真的很幸运的一件事。然后接下来让我们看一下网友的评论。刚才呢，我们看了网友的评论，发现今天咱们的网友啊，都化身了一个小粉丝。在我们的评论里呢，一直都说，哎，今天的嘉宾好帅呀 ，Hugo 好帅。然后 handsome 一直都是说，我们的嘉宾今天真的是好帅呀。还有很多人在说，我们的帅好幸运能碰上我们丽思卡尔顿酒店，还有我们 Hugo 先生这么一个热心帮助。然后接下来呢，他们也会谈到关于公寓的一些话题。 接下来我们时间交还给 Vivian。
Thank you, Suri. Welcome back to our topic. Okay, as a general manager of the 5-star hotel, so how do you view the living environment in Tianjin?
I really enjoy it. I think that the city is a very happy city,
Okay.
laid back, relaxed
Relax, yeah.
city, and where we're also located in the city. We're in the historical part of Tianjin, the Heping district.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful place to be, right next to the Hai River.
All right.
It's developing. It's developing fast, but not too fast. So they still be able to enjoy those relaxing moments when you go anywhere in the city.
Okay. I think you lived in a hotel right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, but if you got a chance to pick up where you want to live, okay. So, which location you gonna pick it out?
Well, I would live very close to the hotel, and that's in our residences.
Oh, still in Ritz-Carlton.
Yes, yes.
All right.
In the residences, I think that our residences are just right next to the hotel, and based on the location where we are, and the beautiful facilities that we have, it's definitely a place that I would call a home here in Tianjin, and I've had a lot of pleasure since the opening. Where I was part of the initial project up until now, being able to bring this up and bring it where it is today, and it's amazing.
All right. So how about let's watch a little video about the residents of Ritz-Carlton and to say what kind of home it is. All right. Yes, it is true. It has very good facilities, but I got a question if you can name the 3 things, the most important things for the high quality residences. So what can be?
I think I would first off by saying that what makes it extra special is the team. I think that the team is the most important thing.
So you mean the service?
Yes.
Right?
And through the team is the service that we create, is the on a daily basis to make our guests feel at home, to take care of their needs, and because many of the families are either local here in Tianjin or have come from overseas, from different parts of the world, and so we want to make them feel at ease in our residences. And so the team has really gone about creating relationships with each and every guest that lives with us. And I would say the second thing is this community feel that we've been able to create in our Heping district. Coming now with the warm weather, our courtyard is going to be filled with a lot of families, a lot of kids enjoying their time after school, or just walking around in the area along the river. There's really a sense of community, and it's great. We also do activities regularly on a monthly basis to bring the families together.
Okay.
And many of them now interact and do many things together on the weekends or during the week.
Okay.
And this was also with the schools. And then the third, I think, is that we have the facilities are beautiful with a European feel to it, very open and spacious, a lot of natural light coming in. And so the combination of the service, the community and the facilities really brings about what we try and strive to do every day, which is provide that unique experience.
Okay, so it's a combination of a service, the community, and the facility, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, this is my last question for today. So let's hand to Suri to say what kinds of a review we got today, and what other questions from the audience.
那刚才呢，Vivian向Hugo提问了，就是说，在天津呢，他是最希望住什么样的公寓和房子呢？他也向我们表述了，他觉得位置呢对他来说是比较重要的一点。再后来呢，我们也看到了丽思卡尔顿强大的这么一个公寓的一个资源配置吧，在这里吧，就是各种人都可以想到一个社交的一个这么乐趣，孩子呀，还有我们大人都可以在这里享受到生活的乐趣，也能体验到一种生活的品质。那接下来呢，让我们来看一下网友的评论。然后呢，很多网友都说了 ，Hugo 本人比镜头里的更帅。今天我看到评论很多都是，在夸我们的嘉宾啊。然后最后我看到一个网友的一个提问，也是想问一下 Hugo 先生，您能谈一下对生活的理解吗？
Wow, there's a question from the audience.
Okay.
And I think it's a very challenging question. You know, it's a big, it's a huge question, and they want to know that you're define, the definition for the life.
Wow. Definition for life. And that is a big question.
Yeah, it's huge. Yes.
I think it's, you need to be happy. For me, life is about being happy, is about having fulfillment every day, living it to the full every day. And that's why I love to wake up early, do my sports, have breakfast with my family, and then spend the rest of my day with the team. My wife will always ask me, how was your day? I always go home and I always say I had a great day. However challenging it might be, however different it might have been, I always feel like it's you need to live it to the full and accomplish it to the full. So happiness is important, and that comes through your family, your work, and taking care of yourself.
All right. 我简单翻译一下哈，就是 Hugo 在提到这个很大的这个问题，叫对生活的定义上呢，其实他给出了一个非常精简的答案，那就是快乐，生活的意义在于快乐。那这里面呢，包含他对生活对工作以及他刚才提到的运动，那这些就是怎么说呢？的组合吧，我觉得还是构成他一个快乐的生活。他觉得这个是最重要的。Okay, so what other questions? No? All right. So actually, this today's Vivian Speaking, and we're gonna see you guys next Wednesday. And thank you for joining us, Hugo.
Thank you very, very much for having me on the show.
All right. So see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.